So here we are in the entryway to the NBL. Alex is back there on the phone. I just learned that his son, Sam, is going to be on Dancing with the Stars, Dancing with Wayne Brady on Tuesday night. So, just an aside, that's happening, what's Tuesday? May 3rd. Anyway, and this is Teresa. So when you enter, we're going to walk through, say hello to these folks, and then you will come into an area known as the South High Bay. The South High Bay will be important because we'll have a mate station down here, but this is also where the lunches will be staged. So food is important for everybody, I know. The lunches will come in through that big door and you'll be able to grab them here. And then another important thing about the South High Bay is, yes, there'll be tables, so you'll have places to sit down and eat. But on the other end, where you see the big screen, there will also be TV monitors that will be showing video of your ROV in action. So we'll do the top side viewing stations will actually be set down there. So I'll walk around a little bit to give you a sense of things. Again, this is the Texas Regional Contest, so the schools from Texas are here getting ready. Some are up top competing, some are in their engineering evaluations. You guys know the drill. So we're going to walk over this way, and I'm going to take you up the Gurney Ramp to the pool deck. This is a huge piece of hardware. You can tell it's not an ROV. I'm not entirely sure what it is. Probably some mock-up for the International Space Station, but I'm just guessing at that. So here we go. We'll take a walk up to the top. So this is what'll happen when you're getting ready to compete. You'll come over here, be stationed down at the base of what's called the Gurney Ramp. And when you're given the go signal, you'll be able to bring your ROV and your team and yourself up the Gurney Ramp. So something to be aware of, you have to get everything up this ramp. So I'm walking. Turn the corner. Yes, there's a decompression chamber. The Neutral Buoyancy Lab has support divers here that support the astronauts when they're training. And so just in case something happens to the divers and they need to go into a decompression chamber, it's here. So again, we'll continue up the Gurney Ramp. So again, we were just in the South High Bay, and now I'm taking you up the Gurney Ramp to the pool deck. So you can see it's a bit of a cruise. So just keep that in mind. There will probably be some carts available, but if you can be self-sufficient, that's appreciated. So, just a quick look over. Welcome to the NBL. So, now we're at the top of the Gurney Ramp on the pool deck, and so you'll wait at the top of the Gurney Ramp until you're given the okay to proceed to one of your mission stations. The Ranger mission stations will be on this end of the pool. We're looking at 2 of the Ranger mission stations right now, and 2 more are in this side. The Explorer class stations will be at the other end of the pool, and we'll walk down that way in just a bit. So everyone in the orange here is a volunteer today for the contest. A number of them actually work here at the NBL. So yeah, let me just give you a good sense. What you're seeing is a reflection of the control rooms, which are up top. The control rooms are a fantastic place to look out over the pool, obviously. And they also will have video feed from the underwater cameras. So the cameras that we have stationed on each of the underwater mission stations the feed will also go up to the control room. So if you're not sitting down in the South High Bay watching the underwater video, you can be up in the control rooms. We'll probably regulate that a bit to have give preference to the mentors, the teachers, the parents of the teams who are competing to be in the control rooms, because it could potentially get crowded up there. So again, some Ranger class teams competing. Let me take a look in the pool. What we're looking at right now is a mock-up, some component of the International Space Station. I have no idea what it is, but it's in there. And to answer your question, yeah, there probably will be some pieces, some mock-ups of the space station, potentially the shuttle that will be in there in June when we're here. So I'm not going to go any farther than this point, but the Explorer class teams will be set up on that end of the pool. And the Explorer class teams, just to remind everybody, you're going all the way down to 40 feet. So the pool is 40 feet deep. I'm not remembering how long or wide it is, but I can find that out and let you know in just a second. So again, here we are, the pool deck, the pool. So we're really going to regulate the people on the pool deck. It will be the competing teams or teams that have just come up the Gurney Ramp and are on deck. We're going to do that for safety reasons. It's a big pool. There is a lot of deck space, but we really have to make sure to be safe. Safety is a huge priority, as you can imagine, here at the NBL. And we will be their guests, so we will do all that we can to make sure that we follow their safety rules and regulations, and as well as our own, of course, the competitions, that is. The platform that you see down there, if I'm remembering from a visit back in 05 or 06, that is one mechanism how they get the astronauts in and out of the water. Actually, there's one right over here, and I'll show you. So this is once the astronauts suited up, they'll put them on, strap them in, and lower them into the water on this platform. Or at least that's one way they can get them in that I know of. So in addition to the, in addition to the Ranger class teams, we've got a couple of Explorer class teams here who are doing their demos. I don't know if you noticed, but you just saw a University of Houston shirt. That's one of the Explorer class teams that will be here doing their demonstration to get the A-OK to continue on and come to the International.
It's a pretty loose definition of working.
All right. So some diver equipment. People checking out their teams competing.